5 Buddhist Secrets to Stop Overthinking and Master Your Mind. Have you ever lay awake at night, replay a conversation from yesterday over and over in your head? Or felt overwhelmed worrying about a future that hasn't even happened yet? Overthinking is like a heavy storm inside your mind. It drains your energy, steals your happiness, and leaves you feeling exhausted before your day even starts. Over 2,500 years ago, the Buddha observed this exact mental struggle. He called the restless human mind the monkey mind, always jumping from branch to branch, thought to thought, never settling down. In this video, we will explore 5 timeless Buddhist lessons that will help you quiet your overthinking mind, let go of mental clutter, and discover deep, lasting inner peace right now. The first step to stopping overthinking is to understand what your mind is actually doing. The Buddha used the concept of Kapicitta, or the monkey mind, to describe how our thoughts naturally behave. A monkey in the jungle grabs one branch, swings to another, and never stays still. In the same way, your mind grabs one fear, swings to a regret, and leaps into a hypothetical scenario. The core insight. Overthinking happens when you fight your thoughts or try to force them to stop. When you fight the monkey, it gets wilder. Practical application. Instead of trying to stop your thoughts, simply observe them without judgment. When a stressful thought arises, don't argue with it. Mentally say to yourself, my monkey mind is swinging again. By stepping back as an observer, you detach your identity from the thought. You are not your thoughts, you are the awareness watching them. Where does overthinking actually live? It lives in 2 places that do not exist right now, the past and the future. Overthinking the past creates guilt, regret, and sorrow. Overthinking the future creates anxiety, fear, and worry. But peace exists in only one place, the present moment, Pachupanna. The Buddha taught, do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future, concentrate the mind on the present moment. Practical application. Whenever you catch yourself trapped in a storm of overthinking, bring your focus immediately to your senses. 1. Feel your feet touching the ground. 2. Take 3 slow, deep breaths, feeling the air enter and leave your body. 2. Notice 3 objects around you right now. The moment you return to your physical body in the present, overthinking loses its power. because the mind cannot be fully present and overthink at the exact same time. To explain why overthinking causes so much pain, the Buddha shared a famous story known as the parable of the two arrows. He asked his disciples, "If a person is struck by an arrow, is it painful?" The disciples answered, "Yes, it is very painful." The Buddha then asked, "If that person is struck by a second arrow immediately after, is the pain even worse?" The disciples replied, "Of course, it is twice as painful." The meaning of the story. The first arrow represents the initial event, a rude comment, a bad day at work, or an unexpected problem. This physical or situational pain is often unavoidable. The second arrow is your mental reaction, the overthinking, anger, self-pity, and worrying about why did this happen to me. The second arrow is shot by you. Overthinking is simply the second arrow piercing your mind repeatedly. Practical application. When something goes wrong, acknowledge the first arrow without shooting yourself with the second. Accept what happened. Ask yourself, what can I do about this right now? And let the rest go. Why do we overthink? We overthink because we desperately want to control everything, our relationships, our future, our security. However, one of the central pillars of Buddhist wisdom is Anicca, the truth of impermanence. Everything in this universe is constantly changing. Pain, joy, success, failure, thoughts, and emotions are all temporary visitors. When you overthink, you are trying to make something permanent that is naturally fluid. You are clinging to an outcome. Practical application. Remind yourself of this simple mantra, "This too shall pass." When you feel an intense wave of worry or anxiety, treat it like a cloud in the sky. You don't need to push the cloud away. You just need to wait for it to drift past. Knowing that no emotion or situation stays forever brings immense relief to an exhausted mind. Lastly, remember to be kind to yourself. Overthinkers are often their own harshest critics. They overthink a mistake and then beat themselves up for overthinking. The Buddha taught Metta, unconditional loving kindness. And this kindness must start with yourself. Practical application. When your mind feels overwhelmed, pause, place a hand over your heart, and say softly to yourself, "May I be calm. May I be free from worry. May I accept myself as I am in this moment. Treat your overthinking mind like a crying child, not with anger or frustration, but with patience, care, and gentle reassurance. Inner peace is not something you have to find far away. It is already inside you, waiting beneath the noise of your thoughts. Whenever you feel overwhelmed today, 1. Observe your monkey mind. 2. Return to the present breath. 2. Refuse to shoot the second arrow. 4. Remember that all things pass, Anicca. 5. Treat yourself with loving kindness, Metta. Thank you for taking this time for your mind and soul today. If this message brought you peace, please give this video a like and share it with someone who needs quiet in their life.